Hi everyone, this is Michelle Weens from Performance High, and it is 10 o'clock, which means it's 10 by 10 by 10. I keep wanting to do 10 by 10 by 10. 10 by 10, 10 exercises in 10 minutes for your indoor living room body weight program today. We will be doing full body exercises, so we'll get some cardio in. Hey Terry, thanks for joining. We'll get some cardio in, we'll get some upper body, lower body, and core work done all at the same time, plus some balance work. So it's kind of like a full body workout in 10 minutes, nice, short, and sweet. I have my timer set for a 1 minute repeat. So every time the timer beeps, we switch exercises. I'll give you modifications and adjustments and low impact, high impact versions along the way. So if you are ready, let's get started on day 8 of 10 by 10. Come on up and we'll start warming up. Okay, first exercise. We're gonna do these exercises each for a minute. So we're gonna take a step forward into a lunge position, feet about shoulder width apart, and then a pretty good stance, pretty wide stance on your position. And I'm gonna start my watch, and here we go. So we're gonna come down into that lunge. We're gonna have most of the weight in the front foot and the front heel, and we're just gonna do little pulses like this. This is gonna be a whole minute. This is gonna start warming things up, getting things going in terms of heart rate and muscle warmth before we get into some of the bigger exercises. So side view like this, so you can see positioning. Most of my weight is in this front heel. I just have the back foot for balance basically and holding position. And I'm just doing little pulses. You can make this super low if you want to go a little lower, make it a little harder. A little higher up will be a little bit more modified, not quite as much of a burn. So you can pick your position. Key is to have nice upright torso so that we're not leaning forward like this. Super nice upright posture. And again, weight is in that front heel. So we're trying to stay out of that front toe and keep that weight back a little bit. And just little pulses, again, just to kind of start the warm up. We're almost there. Okay, we take one step forward to switch sides. Come back down into that, and we do the other side. Again, weight in the front heel. You can be as low as you like, as high as you like, but just little pulses kind of getting the muscles warmed up, okay? Shoulders are down and back, and we're kind of just holding this nice upright posture. I have found that since I've been doing all these exercises without shoes, that the balance component is very different. I've done a lot of these exercises with shoes on, and when you're not in shoes, when you're barefoot or in socks, the balance portion is quite a bit different. So it's been kind of good to feel that as I go through these exercises. It just gives them a little bit different flair. So they're just feeling different than what I normally do in the gym, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we're almost there on this one too. There's our time. Okay, come on up. We're gonna go right into front to back lunges. So I'll face this way so you can see. We're gonna take a step forward, drop down into a lunge. We're gonna push back and through into a back lunge. Step forward, drop down, push back through into a back lunge. Yes, my daughter. She's coming through. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So go ahead and turn that around and whoa, step forward on the other side into a back lunge. Ooh, I need to get a little more space here. Step forward and push it back. You can do a balance check in the middle if you need. Step forward, time it through, Audie, thank you, and back. Again, we're trying to keep weight in that front heel, and then here in the heel again, as we do with all lunges. All right, next exercise, Russian twist. We're gonna go into some core work here. So come on down to the ground. We're gonna show 2 different versions of this. We'll start with feet on the ground. We're gonna lean back about 45 degrees, and we're gonna have our hands just right here at our chest, and we're gonna rotate side to side. Goal is to try to touch those elbows down to the floor. So rotate side to side. You want to make that a little more aggressive. Feet are up and held steady. What we're trying not to do is do this kind of stuff with the legs. That's a little bit different exercise, which is fine, but today we're just gonna hold these really still as we rotate. If you can't touch ground, that's fine. You need to pull up slightly, fine. Whatever feels good to you in terms of position. This would be a good modification. This would be also a modification. Oh, I see 2 more people joined us. Awesome. I can't tell who you are from this far away, but welcome. So again, okay, next exercise I believe is, yes, knee hugs. All right, so we're gonna come down onto the ground and we're gonna bring up and in. So we're gonna pull in right here nice and tight. We're not pulling with our hands, we're pulling with our core, pulling everything in tight. Extend and in. Extend and in. Modification, hands right here, extend and in. Extend and in. More modification, extend, in, extend, and in. We could do one at a time to make that even more modified, okay? If you want to make it even more aggressive, arms overhead and in. Arms overhead and in. Overhead and in. We're pulling in again with our core right here, holding everything nice and tight so we're not flailing around. Okay, nice and good quality, solid, good exercises. Okay, next exercise I believe is, oh yeah, this one you're gonna love. Okay, this is for hamstrings. So here's our position. We're gonna bridge those hips and then we're gonna start walking those feet out. You're gonna need your hands at your sides. So we're gonna walk those feet out as far as you can. If you can get them all the way straight without those hips touching down, awesome. And then walk them back in. Rebridge and walk those feet out. This is super great for hamstrings. Super great for hamstrings. And especially at the end versions, right? Where you get all stretched out. Rebridge and do it again. Modifications, if you only can go this far, you just keep it right where it feels good. Just modify it as needed, okay? If that means a smaller range of motion, like that, totally fine. Just do what feels right to you, okay? Okay, hamstrings are burning a little bit. Now we're gonna come to our stomach, and we're gonna do X's and I's. So you need a little space for this. So here's your I position with everything together. X is everything opened up. I will face this way so we can see what that looks like. I position, X position, I position, X position. So we're opening everything up, legs and arms. I position, X. If this is too aggressive, we go I, drop it down. Come up into X. Back to I, drop it down. Up into X. There's your modification. Okay, or we can just hold everything up and do this good low back, upper back exercise. Into X's and I's. Ideally, if you can keep your head in neutral. So head in neutral position rather than up, that's great. Okay, oh, there's our timer. All right, next. Okay, climber jacks is next. So we're gonna come into an elbow plank position. And we're gonna jump those feet out and in. So out and in. Then we're gonna do an up, one arm at a time, out and in. Back down, out and in, and up, and out and in. So we're kind of combining two exercises. We're combining those plank jacks and the up and downs. Okay, out and in. I'm slipping on my socks. All right, out and in. Trying to keep those hips really still as we do this. Modified. It's gonna be a little trickier. Down, down, and then go into that plank. Step it out and in. Bring those knees down, up, into plank, out, and in. Knees down as we change. Okay, that's the modification for that. All right, next, plank to scorpions with a knee rotation. I'm gonna do this from this position so you can see a little bit better. So plank position. A scorpion is to bring one leg around and back as much as possible. And then we're gonna bring that knee through and put it down. And around and back. Bring that knee through and down. So we're kind of getting core work here and upper body. Round and back. Bring that knee through and down. Around and back. Knee through and down. I'll show you from the side so you can see that also. From a side position, round and back, knee through, back to plank, and back around, and knee through, and back to plank. Modification would just be to lift and bring it in. Sorry, I didn't get to that. All right, last one exercise here is our squat walks. Come down into a pretty wide squat position, and then we're just gonna walk it. Staying in this nice low position. Again, totally up to you on how low you wanna be. And walk it back. Knees are out, so we're not letting those knees fall in, keeping them out. Height, again, it's totally up to you. You can be low or you can be up here, whatever feels right. Totally your call. But the goal is to keep that low position or that position that you're in, whatever it is, all the way through. And we just walk it. You can walk it in circles. I don't care what you do. Just keep in that nice low position. And back. Forwards and backwards. Just getting a little bit of side to side shift on those legs. And that is 10 minutes. It goes fast, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, folks, there's day 8. So it looks like I got Ariane. Hey, Ariane, and Julie, thanks for joining in. And hopefully you got some new ideas for some exercises and a good workout as well. A little short mini workout. Today was day 8. So again, if you're thinking about trying to do something longer, you can take any of the other days, put them together. They're all 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. You got a 30-minute workout, you got a 40-minute workout, even an hour workout at this point. So totally your call. You can mix and match the exercises too. And if you liked this, please hit the like button. I really appreciate that. And then share it with anybody who you feel would benefit. Nice to have a good size following and we could all kind of virtually work out together. That's the whole point. So have a great day, folks. Stay sane and safe. And I will see you. Weekend. Today's Friday, right? Yes, today is Friday. Yes. So taking the weekend off, I will see you back here on Monday at 10 a.m. for another version of 10 by 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.